For Vivek Ramaswamy, being bold is on brand, and the upstart Republican presidential candidate is leading the charge, at least in the GOP field, in condemning the federal indictment of former President Donald Trump for trying to overturn the results of the 2020 election.
I think this is politically motivated, no doubt. I think there are no coincidences in the fact that they're bringing 3 indictments against him at the same time in the midst of an election. But I'm not even in this to defend Trump. I'm in this to defend the country. I think this will set an awful precedent in our country. No doubt about it, Adam. If one party can do it today, the same shoe will fit the other foot tomorrow.
In an interview for Close Up, Ramaswamy did indicate his allegiance to Trump has its limits.
If an impartial jury finds Donald Trump guilty of what he's charged with related to January 6th, do you think the jury is corrupt?
I'm not going to call the judicial system corrupt. I think the judicial system is the last bastion of trust in our government today. However, I have said that I will pardon Trump for the 3 indictments, at least that have come so far that I've read, because I want to move our country forward.
Though he started the year as an unknown political outsider, Ramaswamy easily qualified for the GOP presidential debate later this month.
I think the key for me is going to be to make sure that I stick to the approach of being unrestrained in speaking the truth. I'm not a super PAC puppet, and I want to keep it that way. I'm a patriot who speaks the truth.
We asked ABC News political director Rick Klein how Ramaswamy climbed into contention.
What do you think he's been able to do that has made him rise?
Well, first of all, spend his own money. Second of all, be all over conservative media talking about it. And I think the other piece that look, we talk about loyalty to Trump, he basically casts himself as the Trumpiest of all of the candidates.
Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.